Polish embassy and in solidarity with those Polish activists. So Magda, up you come.
Okay, so before I read out the message, Claire from Campaign Against Climate Change wanted me to read out the sponsors of the COP in Poland that the Polish government has just announced this week. And they are the PGE Group, the biggest coal power plant developer in the EU, and the owner of the biggest power station, the biggest emitter of the CO2 in the EU. Yeah. GSW is another coal company, the largest producers of coals for steel production in the EU. Tauron is a power company, mainly coal and gas. PGNiG is a gas company, has very actively pushed for fracking and is well known for faking grassroots campaign in support of fracking. PKO Bank is the biggest bank in Poland and heavily engaged in fossil fuel finance. And the last one is PZU, is an insurance company, and of course their business includes insuring all their fossil fuel companies mentioned. And this is the message from activists in Poland that I was asked to read out. We, citizens of Poland, of Europe and of the world, recognize how important this moment is in the history of our planet. We know how little time we have left to repair the damage that we and past generations have caused. We know that the future of our children, our grandchildren, depends on us, on what we do here and now. Knowing this, we declare that it's time to wake up. It's time for politicians and bureaucrats to wake up. We are appealing to representatives of the 196 countries gathered at the Climate Summit in Katowice. Stop dodging your responsibilities and start thinking of the world that awaits our children. Protect the vulnerable, give women a voice, and stand up for climate justice. You have the power to make these decisions. Take the brave, bold, and ambitious decision to limit global warming to a maximum of 1.2 degrees. Only this will enable us to prevent a series of climate catastrophes that await us if we stick to the limited declarations of the Paris Agreement. It's time for business and finance to wake up. We are repeatedly told that the most important things are business and money. More important than people, more important than the environment, more important than health, more important than love and relationship and friendship, more important than our future. It's time these people understand that what they're doing threatens our existence. Global warming threatens our existence. Unless it is stopped, there will be no business and no finance. Do not assume that the rich will be able to avoid the impact of natural disasters, resource wars and mass international migration. It's time for Polish politicians and our government to wake up. It's time to show that our country, which is still addicted to coal, can move away from fossil fuels and do so in a quick and equitable way. It's time for us all to wake up. Thank you for your solidarity. Let's take our next step together. This is the last chance. Now, this is the tricky bit. I hope we have some Polish people to help me in the crowd. Okay, so the first one is the one that you've got on your blue placards. It's fairly easy. It goes, razem dla klimatu. Razem dla klimatu. Razem dla klimatu. Razem dla klimatu. Razem dla klimatu.
Razem dla klimatu. Razem dla klimatu. Razem dla klimatu. Razem dla klimatu. Razem dla klimatu.
That was good. Well done. Okay, the next one is a little bit more tricky. Najwyższa pora ograniczyć ograniczyć do 1,5. Okay. Let me do this a bit more slowly. It means time to limit to 1.5. Okay, again. Najwyższa pora ograniczyć do 1,5. Najwyższa pora ograniczyć do 1,5. Ograniczyć do 1,5. Okay, let's try the last one. It's climate, jobs and justice. Klimat, praca, sprawiedliwość. Klimat, praca, sprawiedliwość. Klimat, praca, sprawiedliwość. Klimat, praca, sprawiedliwość. Okay, shall we? The first one. Yeah, okay, let's do the first one another 3 times and then let's march. Okay. Razem dla klimatu. 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 Razem dla klimatu.
Razem dla klimatu! 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 Razem dla klimatu!
Keep it up, we're going to film this and send it to our friends in Poland.